It's day 8 of the 50K Futures Challenge. All of my account balances are between $450 and $500. The market has been open for almost 2 hours now. I'm pretty late, but let's see if we can find an opportunity and get those balances up. So far, my bias is long, because that's just what the market is doing. There is a lot of news today. Got a lot of FOMC members speaking. We have the 10-year bond auction. We have the meeting minutes coming out in 2.5 hours. So, gotta be aware of that. Historically, I don't always trade super well on big news days. And I think that's just because you can get really big bars. So if you don't size appropriately, or you get wicked out just because it's moving so much, and then you revenge trade, it's very easy to go from small loser to big loss, or from small loser to big loser, and then just compound the trouble. So I don't want to do that. I want to keep the gains we have, so we'll take base hits probably today and not try and be heroes. Maybe if we long now, we could keep a real tight stop, maybe like 7 points or something instead of 20 or 15, and we could hold for this push up into the low 400s. I can already see myself in the future today saying, hey, remember that time you longed at the top and you said you weren't going to do it, and then you lost money on a long on a trending green day? That's a bad beat. We're struggling here, which I don't love, because we've had an extended move up. Like, it's definitely could pull back and then resume the trend higher. Tightening our risk. Can we run? Probably not. We longed high. It's not a good spot. Maybe it's gonna do it. It's a very strong green day. Four row three. It's barely a new high. Yep, there it is. Okay. That was not a great trade, but it is a strong trending day and it worked out. So we will take it. Take a stab here. It's slower than I wanted before. I think that could just be a push back up before it goes more down. Tighten up our risk. This is counter trend to the day, so this might just stop us here. We are getting in at the 65 EMA, which I like. It's at least a good place to take an attempt for something. It's not a crystal ball, it's not a magic pill, it's just we've had a break of structure, we had a little pullback here, and now we might see it test back down. How low can you go? We need to give up 400 here. Can't forget that there's news today. I don't love that. I'm gonna take it off. The overall trend has been pretty up, and we're struggling right here at 400 to do anything. It might be the time of day where we're just gonna chop back and forth, or it might even just grind all the way back right now. So I missed the short somewhere up here, the 415 to 420 area. This would have been the place to try and do it. I missed that. Tried again here, but this bar back into the EMAs was really strong. We're just struggling to go back down, so if anything, it's probably a long from this point on. Yep, it's going up. That was a good close. Maybe more than it being a good close, I think it was just a bad read to even try and be short. If I'm looking here, this big bar coming up and basically eating these previous two-minute candles, and then us holding just where we've already had such a strong trending day. That was probably our indicator. I might call it here because there's so much news happening. I don't want to get caught in chop, because I think before too long we could see some really big bars, or at least big wicks one way or the other, that could make it impossible to trade profitably. So I think rather than deal with that stress, we'll call it here. I'll keep an eye on the charts, but I think this might be it for me.